All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I am Is There No One Else? In the video I'm bringing you today, we are discussing the Scalebreaker changes for Nightblades. And so there's not many changes. They are pretty substantial, so I'm going to go into it. This video should be pretty quick and painless. So, first one, Grim Focus. Reduce the amount of mitigation the stacking bonus of these abilities provides to 2% from 3%. So, before, Merciless Resolve and Relentless Focus could provide up to 15% damage mitigation. It is now dropped to a maximum of 10%. I think this makes a lot of sense. The skill was making Nightblades very, very tanky, and so a nerf to this just made sense, in my opinion. Mark Target, this ability, and the Reaper's Mark ability are now considered one negative effect instead of three. The conditional if the target dies bonuses from this ability and its morphs will no longer proc when using on pets. So, one of the things you can currently do is you can cast Reaper's Mark on a pet like a Blast Bones, and when it dies, you get Major Berserk, and so it's a way to get a shit ton of damage, and so it makes sense to nerf that ability to get that easy damage off of a kamikaze pet basically. Lotus Fan, decrease the dot damage by 22%. Some quick fixes, Summon Shade. They increased the cost of Summon Shade by from 4,000 from 2,700. Drain Power, Power Extraction. This morph no longer increases the damage dealt to the attack, but instead reduces the weapon damage of enemies hit by 300 weapon damage for 8 seconds. So Power Extraction, if I remember correctly, is the stamina morph of this. And hopefully this is supposed to be weapon and spell damage of enemies hit, because if you're hitting a Magicka class like this, really doesn't do anything. There's no utility to this if it's just weapon damage, or it's only half the utility. So hopefully they adjust that. We go look at this in the PTS. Cripple, decrease the cost of this ability and its morphs to 2970 from 3240, and increase the damage dealt by approximately 17% per tick. Crippling Grasp, increase the initial hit damage by approximately 37% and decrease the dot damage by 2%. So just little life changes there. Sorry about that. There is one final one from the 5.1.3 patch notes that's pretty substantial, so we are going to go up to that. Go to the public test server here. Then we're going to click on 5.1.3. And the biggest buff that the Nightblades have gotten in this patch, guys, is Shadow Image. Your Shadow Image has gotten over its misguided protective nature and will now once again allow you to teleport to it when it is on a destructible piece of terrain, such as keep walls, bridges, or resource towers. I'd also like to apologize for the previous frustrations in your relationship and wants you to know that it still loves you. As I said, I have always loved Shadow Image. Shadow Image has been bae for a long time. And this skill has basically been, it's one of the strongest Nightblade skills in the game. It is one of the strongest survivability skills in the game. Being able to avoid damage is more powerful than being able to tank through it, and having Cloak and Shadow Image on your bar are both very, very powerful. So we're going to hop on the PTS, and we're going to look at Power Extraction. Yeah. If an enemy is hit, you reduce their weapon damage by 185 for 8 seconds, and you gain Major Brutality. I mean, you should be able to. It should be weapon and spell damage for people you hit, because if you hit a magic class, they're not going to be impacted at all. It's a small change, but that's just, I don't know. That's something that should happen in my opinion. So, yeah. Anyways, this is about the Shadow Image change. So we are now on a tower in PvP, and we're going to check to see if it actually works. We're down on the second floor, and we go up to the third floor. And honestly, guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am about these changes, because literally, tower farming is back for Nightblades. Tower farming is so much fun, and Shadow Image just is the thing that makes the dream work. So I don't know if any of you guys are crying right now. I don't know if you're just crying tears of joy. Nobody? All right. Well, yeah, this is an awesome change. It's too bad that the best change that happened to Nightblades is just a fix of a skill that shouldn't have been broken for this long. But it's good that they finally fixed it. And so all of us Stamina and Magicka Nightblades that like to fight in towers, like to use Shadow Image, it will now. It looks like it just works correctly. And so you see me just using shadow image from different floor levels. And I haven't had any issues yet. So pretty sweet. Words cannot describe, how excited I am to actually be able to use shadow image correctly next patch. So that's the end of this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please provide in the section below. I'll do my best to answer it. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.